because we've got things to fix here. And I'm not the permanent president. I'm not a candidate to be the permanent president. And hopefully the quickest way to get a new president is to get one recruited. And I want to make sure that the things that I'm doing, and we've had great support from the board to do them, are really cleaning up the back office here at Michigan State, putting us on a trajectory that the university is going to be successful. You know, look, I apologize for an email that I wrote back in April when we were in the middle of negotiations, and the emotions running pretty high. It was a private email. It became public, and I said, look, it was a mistake. And so we've dealt with that. What I would ask is you look at things like the 31 new positions that are in the budget for the Office of Title IX, where we have our institutional equity staff, which do the investigations, which work on prevention. Those are new positions. 10 new positions in counseling, and a strengthened approach on health insurance for students. So I think, you know, what I want to do is just simply be judged on what we're actually doing. The rhetoric that surrounds us is tough. It's tough to listen to, but it's a First Amendment right. You know, the universities people aren't shy about speaking up. They're going to probably do that all while I'm here. The difference from me being in this role is I really am not in the position to be able to speak. And even if I would privately vent in an email, you can't do that. You know, in my old job, I could give as good as I could get and explain that sometimes somebody might say something that I might quite vigorously disagree with. Here, I really am not in a position to comment. Some of it's due to litigation restraints that we've had, and they've been there kind of from the beginning. Another big part of it is the privacy requirements for inside the university. We know things that you, under federal law, you can't say. So you're kind of in it's a difficult position to be in. I'm not used to being that restrained, and you know, I'm trying to manage my way through that, but I don't allow it to distract me from doing the things that the university needs to have done, and that, I would say, has been rewarding, because as I've traveled about the campus, those aren't events that are covered by the press. Those aren't events that get attention, but they're very satisfying and very productive for me in terms of helping sort through the decisions that we're facing.
Maybe one more. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You apologized 8 days, I think, after that initial Chronicle for Higher Education story came out. Why the delay, and what?
I was in Texas. That's why I said that was a mistake. That's why I made the apology. But I think the important thing is, as we move forward, how do we continue to make the changes? We've fixed everything at the clinics that need to be fixed. Everything that we think could have allowed a Nassar to remain undetected for 19 years. There were protocols that weren't followed, there were records that weren't kept. All that stuff has been fixed. We're now looking at the main campus, where everybody has an interest. And the main campus is both on and off campus. So whether it's the Greek system, an apartment, or a residential hall, we're saying, how do you get that message of prevention and respect out there? What can we do to have people act with integrity here as a student at Michigan State, or as a faculty member, or as a grad assistant? All that stuff is taking shape, and I'm excited about the progress. We're already seeing that more people are willing to come forward. They're reporting things that they think are objectionable or questionable behavior. So I think we're starting to get the message out, and Michigan State historically had ranked sort of in the middle in terms of these different rankings nationally, and inside the state. I want to see us move to the top, be the best.